If you've been trying to lose belly fat and nothing seems to work, no matter how clean you eat, how much fitness you do, or how many weight loss tips you try, then you're about to uncover the one thing almost everyone gets wrong. And here's the part that might shock you. The biggest reason you can't slim down or boost metabolism isn't your diet, your willpower, or your workout routine. It's a single biological switch your body has been guarding for years. Unlock it, and your belly fat finally starts to melt in a way that feels effortless, predictable, and fast. Yes, lose weight fast without gimmicks or the toxic mindset that ruins your mental health resources. This video is not another recycled list of healthy meal plans or generic advice about how to lose weight healthily. Instead, you're going to understand the real mechanism that decides whether your body stays in storage mode or flips in a true fat-burning mode. Something powerful enough to help you eliminate abdominal fat, even if nothing has worked before. Once you grasp this one hidden block, every strategy for weight loss, slimming, and improving your energy will finally make sense. It's the kind of insight that instantly changes how you approach weight loss, because now you'll be working with your biology, not fighting against it. So if you're tired of doing everything right and seeing zero results, keep watching. Because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to trigger predictable fat burning, how to lose belly fat without starving yourself, and how to naturally boost metabolism so your body finally cooperates. This is a shortcut to clarity, confidence, and control, one that can genuinely transform your fitness journey and help you eliminate the frustration that's been holding you back. Stay with me, and you'll walk away with a strategy that actually works in real life, not just on paper. Most people don't realize how easily the body can sabotage their progress, especially when the goal is weight loss or trying to lose belly fat in a predictable, consistent way. You may think the problem is your routine, your diet, or your motivation, but the real issue is that the human body is wired to protect stored energy, not release it. And that protective mechanism becomes even more aggressive around the midsection, creating that stubborn zone that refuses to shrink even when you try slimming methods, healthy meal plans, or endless fitness programs. This happens because your body doesn't prioritize aesthetics, it prioritizes survival. So when it senses the slightest instability, poor sleep, stress, irregular eating patterns, or constant grazing, it flips a defensive system that shuts down fat burning and locks in abdominal fat like a vault. Understanding this internal switch is what separates people who lose weight fast from those who stay stuck no matter how hard they work. And once you grasp how this mechanism operates, the entire process of fat burning starts to feel more logical, achievable, and genuinely under your control. What makes this even more frustrating is that most traditional weight loss tips oversimplify the problem. You hear that eating less or exercising more is all you need. But if that were true, people wouldn't struggle for years. The truth is, your metabolism is not a calculator. It's a hormonal system that reacts to signals, patterns, and internal stressors. When the wrong signals dominate, your body refuses to enter fat-burning mode regardless of the calories you remove. And when the right signals appear, even briefly, it's like opening a floodgate, allowing your body to eliminate abdominal fat with far less effort than you imagined. That's why some people can follow similar routines, yet get completely different results. Their internal signals are different. If your metabolism is stuck in protection mode, you can follow all the healthy meal plans in the world and still make almost no progress. But when your metabolism shifts into release mode, the process can accelerate quickly, allowing you to lose weight healthily without feeling deprived or burned out. This is the difference between fighting your biology and working with it, and it's the foundation of everything this video will teach you. Most individuals don't realize they're unintentionally reinforcing the very habits that lock belly fat in place. Skipping meals randomly, snacking just a little, sleeping poorly, training at the wrong times, or constantly analyzing every calorie creates an internal stress cycle that actually blocks fat burning. This is why so many people feel stuck even when they're doing what they believe is correct. But what if the real key wasn't pushing harder, but aligning your habits with how the body actually burns fat? Because your body is engineered to unlock stored fat when it senses specific conditions: stability, hormonal balance, predictable energy patterns, and efficient metabolic rhythms. When these conditions appear, the body isn't just willing to burn fat, it prioritizes it. And this shift can dramatically boost metabolism, improve energy levels, and make the process of slimming feel more natural rather than like an exhausting uphill battle. Once this internal switch flips, losing weight fast stops being a fantasy and becomes a biological response. The reason the belly area is so notoriously resistant is because it serves as a kind of metabolic storage center. Your body prefers to accumulate fat around the midsection because it's close to vital organs, making it easy to pull from when energy or protection is needed. But this also means the body is reluctant to release it unless certain hormonal conditions are met. When insulin is elevated too often, through frequent snacking, sugary drinks disguised as healthy, or even stress responses, the body keeps storing rather than burning. And when cortisol stays high from emotional stress, overwork, or lack of rest, it shifts even more fat toward the waistline as a protective buffer. This is why focusing only on diet or only on exercise fails for so many people. It's not that fitness routines and healthy meal plans don't work. It's that they cannot override the hormonal blocks happening underneath. To eliminate abdominal fat, you need to create an environment where the body feels safe enough to release fat rather than hoard it. This is the biological lock, and once you understand how to turn the key, everything changes. Think about how many times you've done everything right and still felt like nothing was happening. Your workouts were consistent, your meals were clean, maybe you even tried fasting or restrictive diets, hoping they would help you lose weight fast. Yet your belly fat stayed exactly where it was. That's because none of those actions matter if your internal signals are out of alignment. When your metabolism receives mixed messages, eat now, eat later, snack often, starve suddenly, sleep poorly, rush through the day, the body shifts into protection mode. And protection mode is the enemy of fat burning. This video will show you how to reverse that and create a stable, predictable metabolic environment that supports long-term weight loss, sustained energy, and healthier habits without relying on sheer willpower or punishing routines. Once you understand the mechanisms behind why the body resists change and how to gently shift it into cooperation, you'll discover a new sense of control over your fitness journey that feels empowering instead of frustrating. One of the biggest misconceptions in the slimming world is that strict dieting is the only path to results. But aggressive restriction is actually one of the fastest ways to damage mental health resources, slow down your metabolism, and push your body even deeper into fat storage mode. The more pressure you put on your system, the harder it pushes back. That's why people who constantly diet end up losing less weight over time. They accidentally train their body to conserve energy. What actually works is creating metabolic consistency, balanced eating windows, predictable rest patterns, stable routines, and clear signals that tell your body it's safe to release stored fat. This approach not only helps you eliminate abdominal fat more effectively, but also supports better emotional balance, stronger motivation, and a more sustainable relationship with food. The moment you stop battling your biology and begin aligning with it, you unlock a level of fat burning that feels steady, efficient, and finally achievable. This video is going to break down exactly how to create these conditions so your metabolism enters a natural fat burning rhythm. You'll learn why some people seem to lose weight fast while others struggle despite more effort, and you'll understand how to boost metabolism without relying on extreme workouts or starvation tactics. The goal isn't just to help you lose belly fat. It's to help you build a system where your body continuously supports your weight loss efforts rather than resist them. By the end of this journey, you'll have a clear roadmap for weight loss that is simple, practical, and deeply aligned with how your body is designed to function. And that's when real transformation begins, not through force, but through understanding. Once you begin to understand how your body decides whether to store or release fat, everything about weight loss becomes clearer, especially when the goal is to lose belly fat or eliminate abdominal fat that has been stuck for years. Most people underestimate how sensitive the body is to routine, emotion, and timing. Your internal systems are constantly reading signals, tiny cues you don't even notice, deciding if the environment is safe enough to allow fat burning or if it should hold on to every calorie for protection. That's why two people can follow the same healthy meal plans, yet get completely different results. One person may naturally fall into stable rhythms that support fat burning, while the other unknowingly triggers biological alarms that disrupt slimming, slow metabolism, and make it nearly impossible to lose weight fast. This video is not about willpower or perfection. It's about helping you align those signals so your body finally supports your goals instead of fighting them. A major issue many people face is the pressure to push harder when progress stalls. They believe the solution is to restrict more, exercise longer, or get stricter with food. But this mindset often backfires. Extreme approaches spike stress hormones, weaken mental health resources, and confuse your metabolism. When your body perceives stress, whether physical or emotional, it shifts into a protective state that blocks fat burning. This is why some individuals who spend hours doing fitness routines still struggle with abdominal fat. Their workouts are intense, but their internal environment is chaotic. Fat burning doesn't thrive in chaos. It thrives in stability. When the body feels safe, nourished, and consistently supported, it turns on the mechanisms that allow you to slim down and lose weight healthily without burning out. This is one of the core principles that you'll learn to master as this video progresses. Another overlooked factor is how often people unknowingly bombard their metabolism with constant food signals. Even small snacks, sugary beverages disguised as healthy, or frequent emotional eating send repeated messages that prevent the metabolic switch from turning on. Your body needs uninterrupted periods of low insulin to begin burning stored fat, and without those windows, it's extremely difficult to eliminate abdominal fat. But this doesn't mean you need to follow extreme fasting protocols or starve yourself. It simply means creating structured eating patterns that allow the body to shift into fat-burning mode naturally. When your eating windows become consistent, your metabolism becomes predictable. Predictability is key for weight loss, slimming, and improving metabolic efficiency. It removes the constant stress that confuses the body and replaces it with a sense of rhythm and internal balance. Even your emotional habits play a major role in whether fat burning stays switched on. People often underestimate the connection between stress and fat storage. Stress isn't just a feeling. It's a hormonal cascade that signals the body to preserve energy and add more fat around the midsection as a shield. Emotional tension, overwhelming schedules, or lack of proper rest can keep cortisol elevated for hours or even days. And high cortisol directly interferes with weight loss efforts, especially if your goal is to lose belly fat. That's why part of this process includes learning how to create calm pockets in your day. Simple moments where you unplug, breathe, or walk to reset your system. These small habits support mental health resources while also allowing your metabolism to shift into fat-burning mode more frequently and more easily. People think stress relief is optional, but for fat loss, it's essential. Sleep, another underestimated factor, has enormous influence on your ability to lose weight fast. When sleep is insufficient, your metabolism slows down, hunger hormones increase, cravings intensify, and your body becomes more likely to store energy instead of releasing it. Poor sleep also disrupts the part of the brain responsible for decision-making, increasing the likelihood of impulsive eating, late-night snacking, and reliance on sugary foods for quick energy. All of this contributes to abdominal fat accumulation. Consistent sleep, on the other hand, strengthens your metabolism, enhances fat burning, stabilizes appetite, and improves your emotional resilience. When your sleep patterns improve, every weight loss strategy becomes more effective, from healthy meal plans to fitness routines. The more you incorporate natural movement into your day, the more your metabolism rewards you. When you begin adjusting your lifestyle in these subtle yet powerful ways, your body starts to shift from storage mode to release mode. You may notice that hunger stabilizes, cravings decrease, energy rises, and fat burning becomes more consistent. These changes signal that your metabolism is finally receiving aligned messages instead of conflicting ones. This alignment is the true foundation of effective weight loss and the key to eliminating stubborn abdominal fat. You don't need miracle supplements or extreme diets. You need a biological environment that supports your goals. And once you create it, the body responds quickly and predictably. Throughout this video, we will continue to build on these concepts and show you exactly how to apply them in your daily life, so you can boost metabolism, lose belly fat, and maintain results long-term. The aim is not just to help you lose weight fast, but to help you create a metabolic identity that supports your goals naturally. That means feeling energized, emotionally grounded, physically strong, and mentally in control of your habits. This is not short-term advice, it's a long-term transformation. As your understanding deepens, it becomes clear that transforming your metabolism is less about dramatic changes and more about creating a steady internal environment where fat burning becomes the natural default instead of a rare event. Many people assume they need to overhaul their entire lifestyle to lose weight fast, but the truth is that even small, strategic adjustments can have an enormous impact when they align with the body's biological preferences. Your metabolism isn't stubborn by nature, it simply responds to the signals you give it. And when those signals finally shift towards stability, consistency, and nourishment, the body willingly releases stored energy, allowing you to slim down and eliminate abdominal fat with far less resistance. When your daily habits begin supporting your internal rhythms instead of fighting them, a powerful change happens. Fat burning stops feeling like an uphill battle and starts feeling like a natural part of your life. One of the most empowering realizations in this journey is that you don't need to spend hours obsessing over food or counting every calorie to achieve meaningful weight loss. In fact, placing too much attention on rigid restriction often harms your progress by increasing stress and weakening mental health resources, making you more vulnerable to emotional eating and metabolic slowdown. Real, sustainable slimming comes from learning how to nourish your body strategically so it stays satisfied, energized, and hormonally balanced throughout the day. This approach naturally reduces cravings, stabilizes hunger, and keeps your metabolism ready for consistent fat burning. Instead of forcing yourself to follow unhealthy extremes, you begin choosing patterns that support weight loss healthily and let your body operate from a place of calm efficiency rather than stress-driven survival mode. This is also where nutrient quality plays a subtle but powerful role. When meals are built to stabilize blood sugar, support digestion, and deliver steady energy, the body becomes far more cooperative in fat burning. High-quality proteins, fiber-rich vegetables, and balanced fats create a metabolic environment that supports energy and reduces the hormonal swings that block fat loss. You're not just feeding your body, you're programming your metabolism to behave differently. And while this is not a video about specific healthy meal plans, understanding this concept helps you see why some meals make you feel energized and satisfied, while others trigger hunger, cravings, and a desire to overeat. Food is not just fuel, it's instruction. It tells your metabolism how to behave, and the right instructions help you lose belly fat far more efficiently. Beyond nutrition, another essential factor in boosting metabolism and supporting fat burning is the rhythm of your daily actions. The body responds exceptionally well to routines, consistent wake times, regular sleeping hours, predictable eating patterns, and manageable workloads. These rhythms help synchronize the hormones responsible for hunger, energy, and fat storage, allowing your metabolism to operate smoothly. Another powerful insight is recognizing that the body processes stress differently than the mind does. You may think you're handling stress well, but physiologically, your body could still be locked in a state that blocks fat burning. Stress hormones don't care whether the pressure comes from work, relationships, deadlines, or even excessive dieting. They react the same way, by raising cortisol and directing more energy toward abdominal fat for protection. This is why focusing on emotional balance, relaxation, and mental clarity is not optional in the journey of eliminating abdominal fat. It is one of the most effective weight loss tips you can apply. Activities like casual walking, deep breathing, gentle stretching, or simply taking quiet breaks throughout the day can dramatically shift your hormonal environment, allowing fat release to happen more freely. When your emotional world softens, your metabolic world opens. As you integrate these principles, you'll notice a significant shift not only in your physical progress, but also in your mindset. Weight loss no longer feels like self-punishment or deprivation. It becomes a process of understanding, compassion, and alignment. Instead of relying on force, you rely on clarity. Instead of obsessing over quick fixes, you build habits that naturally support slimming and long-term fitness. And instead of feeling defeated by plateaus, you begin recognizing them as signals that your body needs adjustments, not as proof that you're failing. This mental shift is crucial because a calm, confident mindset allows you to access more of your natural fat-burning abilities. The more peaceful your internal environment becomes, the more efficiently your metabolism operates. One of the strongest benefits of aligning with your biology is the ripple effect it creates across every area of your life. More stable energy makes it easier to follow through on fitness routines. Better sleep enhances mental clarity, decision-making, and emotional control. Reduced cravings give you more freedom and less anxiety around food. Increased metabolic efficiency allows you to lose weight healthily instead of relying on extremes. And as belly fat starts to shrink, confidence grows, not because of appearance alone, but because you finally understand how your body works and how to support it. This confidence fuels consistency, and consistency fuels transformation. The most powerful takeaway from this entire journey is realizing that you don't need to fight your body. You need to unlock it. You need to communicate with your metabolism in a language it understands. And that language is routine, balance, nourishment, rest, emotional stability, and clear internal signals. When these elements fall into place, the body does what it was always capable of doing, burning fat efficiently, especially abdominal fat that once felt impossible to lose. Unlocking this process is not about perfection, but about alignment. When you align your habits with your biology, you unlock the ability to lose weight fast without sacrificing your health or sanity. By applying the method you're learning here, you're building a strong metabolic foundation, something most people never achieve because they're too busy chasing shortcuts and extreme solutions. But you now understand that the real power lies in consistency, balance, and respecting your body's natural design. And once your metabolism adapts to this new environment, maintaining your results becomes easier than you ever imagined. Slimming stops being a temporary project and becomes part of who you are. Your body learns, adapts, and continues supporting fat burning on its own. There's a natural solution to speed up your metabolism, control cravings, and support your weight loss journey naturally and effectively. Click the link in the first pinned comment to start transforming your body. If you want to truly transform your body and learn how to lose belly fat healthily, don't stop here. In the next video, I'll share practical strategies and little-known secrets to boost your metabolism and keep the weight off for good. Click now and discover how to take your weight loss to the next level